Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, but mainly my subscribers. Thank you very much for coming on to this wonderful channel. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. But it's not freedom of speech. Let me just point that out. Yes, there is certain words that you use on YouTube and they will restrict you for it. And they may give you warnings. I've had a warning. Or they may give you strikes. Or they may demonetize you or blah, 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 blah. Anyway, here we are. Yes, loads of emails coming in from last night. Again, I must get about between 50 and 100 emails a day, non-stop. Not complaining, because whenever you stop getting them, then it means you're a boring old shit, doesn't it? Well, what a day. Would like to point out that yesterday I posted on Twitter and I posted in my community page here. And I did the front cover of my video about a young hero, a young 10-year-old hero called Jack Johnston, who actually, one of the bravest kids I've ever heard of, to put his life on the line. Tragically, he lost it just to save complete strangers on a lake. Now, I posted that on Twitter. I think I had about 100,000 interactions with it. 3 people complained. Have you got permission from the parents? This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And I'm like, the parents have released this picture to the media. They're proud of their boy. Yes, it's turmoil in the Johnston house because they've lost a beautiful boy. But let's not turn it into some sort of patheticness by trolls, which I find shameful. The story of that young 10-year-old hero today is in the Sun newspaper. Yes, it is. People say, why do you buy the Sun? Well, I heard about the story this morning and I went and got the story about it. So whenever people are trying to have a go at you and they're saying, Trevor, what you've done, I find it weird that you'll always get trolled by non-entities. I'm just trying to show you this here. So here it is, ladies and gents. It's in page 9 of the Sun. And that's the picture I used. There we go. It's all about that little hero boy. You can see it there. See the picture? There. But you'll always get people that try and turn it into something different. Somebody sent me a message saying, how do you think Lee Rigby's family felt? And I'm like, First of all, I know Lee Rigby's mum, Lynn, very, very well, actually. In fact, I helped her promote the Lee Rigby Foundation. So I know all about it. So don't assume, when people post things, don't assume that people are doing... What? Let's move on. Idiots. Anyway, let's talk about Mick Lynch, the union boss. Well, the union boss would like to point out to everyone that wants to strike. I want to point this out to you. Your union boss is on £84,000 a year. The strikes don't affect him. Why do they not affect him, to hear you say? Oh, because he never gets to train. He's chauffeur-driven to London for his interviews. He's chauffeur-driven. Well done, Mick Lynch. As well as that, for those of you that want to strike, let me just point this out. You want to strike to get higher pay. Are you aware that striking for 18 days is going to lose you £5,000 in salary? How's that working out for a strike? He hasn't got your best interests at heart. I would say, get back and save people's lives. And do it a different way, where you won't have to lose salary. Because you're not getting paid if you strike, because that's part of the small print that you signed. There we go, when you joined the union. Right. Now, I know that the UK is still split. I think it's about 70% of people now believe we're better off out the EU, and 30% of you are believing that we're better off in it. Well, EU, there's now a massive investigation into Qatari World Cup and to the European Union, where the Vice President of the EU has now been arrested for fraud. Yes, they found £1.3 million stuck in drawers in different people in the EU. Yep, they're all corrupt. They're all corrupt. Is that how Qatar got the World Cup? I don't know. But in my own opinion, and without prejudice, I think they got it through corruption. There we go. Not good, is it? Not good at all. Well, Rishi Sunak, The Prime Minister has now had to put immigration above Ukraine. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Are you putting the UK as your priority? Rishi, are you? Why is this? Yes, the Conservative Party in different polls have went boom, right down the bottom. But guess what they're doing in the polls? They're doing something. The polls are all corrupt. See these polls? It's saying that Conservative Party have dropped by about 100 seats. It probably has. And the polls are showing 100 seats gain in Labour. Again, that's wrong. Because what they aren't showing is Reform Party. Reform Party at the minute have jumped up by about 35%. So they've taken 35 seats in an imaginary House of Commons. They would have 35 seats. Why? Because the biggest problem, whether you like it or not, we need to get, the reality is people voted Brexit to control our borders. Brexit was won through people saying they would stop immigration, and they haven't done it. Now, we have reached a point in the UK where the ordinary people don't believe any of our sitting politicians, whether they're Labour or whether they're Conservative. Who they do believe right now is Nigel Farage and Richard Tice. And they believe Reform is the party which is going to fix our borders. That is why Rishi Sunak now has put immigration as his priority. Because in 2021, and I want you to check these figures out, for all the YouTube human reviewers, check these out. In 2021, only 800 Albanians arrived on our shores. This year, so far, 13,000 Albanians have arrived on our shore who are all getting paid for by the taxpayer. So, it doesn't matter now what Conservative Party do. Doesn't matter what Labour say they're going to do. Nobody believes any of those parties, and Reform Party is the party which is going to get seated in the House of Commons. And it's about time that we had somebody actually doing something for the UK taxpayer. There we go. Right. Going to end on a funny now. And when I say funny, I don't mean what this individual did was funny. I mean it's funny that it's now backfiring on these reality stars. There's a reality TV star called Stephen Burr. Yeah, he's very, very wealthy. Well, what he thought he would do with all his thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers, he thought it would be funny to record himself having sex with his girlfriend and upload it. And he uploaded it on social media. And it's said, and I must say the word alleged, it is alleged that he made £50,000 from uploading this sex tape. Well, she has now taken him to court. And he's facing jail time. And I think it's fantastic. Reality stars need to realise that these sex tapes will backfire. Because not everyone's complicit with it. You can't record someone having sex with you and then put it online for everyone to see. He should go to jail, and I hope he gets about 5 years. He should get, in fact, the weird thing is, I think he should get more time in jail than Alex Belfield, who got 5 years for trolling Jeremy Vine. But there we go. Don't do it. Get permission. Well, people, I'm actually waiting on I have to go now. I'm waiting on a phone call from the doctor to get my son booked in, to get him checked out, you know. We've only been trying to phone the doctors for the last few days. So the doctor will phone you back. Does he phone you back? No, he doesn't. No, he fucking doesn't. These doctors. They want more money. Everyone wants more money. Listen, people, thank you for supporting this channel. Thanks. Oh, one last thing. Crack in the Box. Young YouTuber. Johnny Depp's done a video for him. He's in palliative care. He's not well. And his dream was to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers. And we got that. All YouTubers helped out. Steph the Alter Nerd. I seen something from Murky Meg. I haven't seen it. But as far as I'm seeing, and I've seen that because someone sent me it. But everyone is trying their best to get this kid. He's now got 152,000 subscribers. Guys and girls, you know, it takes 2 seconds to subscribe to somebody, but you're making a young lad's dream come true. I think everyone's now trying to get him 500,000 subscribers. You know what? And when he does eventually pass away to heaven, it'll be, you know, a big smile on his face, knowing that everyone actually subscribed. I have subscribed, okay? There we go. I've even had my son subscribe to him, so we are doing it. But teamwork makes the dream work. thanks everyone for supporting this channel. And thanks for those of you who have supported me in the PayPal. So I appreciate it. I think I've got 162 people now signed up for £1 a month, which I think is fantastic. So there's always a way around YouTube, isn't there? Take care and have a great day.